Morning, morning, morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another rider. Today we have a lovely couple, love hearts from very young age, come from Jersey, Millie and Henry. And Henry's an avid surfer. I'm not sure, do you surf as well, Millie?
I've tried, but I can't say I'm...
Well, she's probably better than me. Anyway, so nice to have you here today.
Nice to be here.
So tell us, what got you into surfing? How long have you been surfing and what is your love for surfing?
Well, got into surfing at a young age. Whole family surfs. Lucky to grow up by the beach in Jersey. And yeah, it's just an amazing lifestyle to be able to surf. And it's one of those sports I think that hooks you as soon as you have a go at it.
How long did it take you before you could actually, you were confident to go out and surf on your own, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit different because I did it when I was a bit younger. So my dad would take me out and then, we'd always be around the water. So I kind of built up my confidence around the water like that, I think.
About what age was that?
That was probably 6, 7.
Really?
Yeah.
So wait, you stand on a surfboard in big waves?
Not big waves. You start small. Like you're not really out of your, you may be up to your shoulders, and your dad's there with you. Okay. He's pushing you on a small wave. Because you're tiny, aren't you? So it's easy to get on the little ones.
Big board.
Massive board. Start on a big board. That's the best bit of advice.
Have you ever had a moment when you thought maybe I shouldn't surf today? Maybe I've made a mistake.
I did have a horrible wipeout, it's called. I was in France with my brother, and we'd been surfing. We'd been there for a month, so we'd been surfing quite a lot, and we were getting quite confident, and the waves were getting pretty big. And there's like a thing in surfing where when you fall off, you get held down by the water.
Oh, yeah.
And it's horrible, and you'll be under the water for like 15 seconds, let's say, which sounds like nothing. But when you're being thrown upside down and you don't know which way's up, and you're completely out of breath because you've just been surfing, it feels like minutes. It feels like you're about to drown, basically. And if you get held down by the first wave and then the second wave's come and you don't manage to get a breath between the first and the second wave, then it feels like a lifetime because you're probably under the water for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So I was doing this, and my brother gets the first wave in the set, and he gets it. He's way better than me, by the way. He's a very good surfer. I'm not that great at all.
Okay.
And he gets the wave, and I'm like, right, I'm going for the second one. It's quite a big one. And I get this wave, and I'm at the top of it, and I get held up at the top of the wave, and I free fall down the wave.
When you say held up, what do you mean?
So like the wind's coming up the wave, and I kind of mess it all up a bit, and I don't manage to really get to my feet properly. So I fall, and I fall from the top down to the bottom, and then I hit the water first, and the wave crashes onto me. So I'm like, right, shit, this is going to be bad. So I'm all over the place, and I'm kind of like scrambling. And you're supposed to stay calm there, because if you stay calm, you don't lose your breath.
Yeah,
and if you're panicking, you got to compose yourself. So I'm trying not to panic, and it's probably been about 10 seconds, but it feels like 2 minutes. And I start to panic, and I'm like, fuck, I need to get up and get a breath now. So I start to kick, and then can't really figure out which way's up. Eventually, I managed to just grab a breath just before the next wave then lands on me, straight back into the cycle again. But my brother tells it as that he's watching, he's paddling back out, he's just caught his wave, he's had a nice surf, and he's watching me as I'm paddling into this wave, and he's thinking, fuck, Henry's in a bit of trouble here. He's probably not going to make this. And he falls, and he's laughing, he's thinking, oh, this is funny, like, this is funny, like, he's had a horrible wipeout here, and we'll laugh about it in a second. And then sort of 10 seconds go by, he's still paddling out, he doesn't see me pop up, he's like, fuck, where is he? Like, this is getting a bit sketchy here now. And eventually he sees me pop up, gets his breath, so he sort of, he calms down. But yeah, that was pretty scary. That's probably the only scary bit.
Thankfully, I was not watching that one.
Oh yeah, you've been together for a long time.
I heard about it afterwards.
Okay, what did your mum say?
Yeah, my mum was...
You're not going surfing ever again. She just get the saw out and chop your board in.
Yeah, she's none the wiser, to be honest. She's just on the beach having a nice time, getting a nice tan, so...
Okay.
It's all good.
I hear you. So what's Jersey life like?
Jersey life's lovely. It's a lovely place to grow up. When you're young, it's amazing because all your mates are, 30 minutes away from you. It's a safe place. It's good fun. Yeah, no complaints growing up there when you're sort of in your, when you're a kid, and even when you're a teenager, it's still lovely. But you get to your 20s and it gets a bit boring and you want to get out of Jersey.
Okay, how do you two find London life?
Love it. It's fun. I feel like It's definitely come back into its own after lockdown, hasn't it? So it's all kind of up and going again. But no, we really enjoy it. I think this is the time of our lives for it, isn't it? It's, you know, busy and new things, new people all the time, and yeah, love it really.
Okay.
What are you, Henry?
Yeah, love it. I can echo that.
Anything you don't over people don't like?
No, I love London. It's so good.
Yeah.
All our mates are here, which is the best thing, and I think
Yeah, we're very lucky.
it doesn't matter where you live, as long as all your friends are there and you're having a good time, then it's going to be amazing.
So all your mates left Jersey and came to London?
Yeah, and then all our uni friends here as well.
Okay, so it's just like home away from home,
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
pretty much.
apart from the sea.
Apart from the water.
Yeah. I can't surf here.
Can't surf in the
Can't
Thames.
surf.
I tell you what I love about it though is I like the fact that you can't complete it. Like there's always new things to do or see. Like you can't. Whereas Jersey, for example, you can complete it and then
Yeah, you've been to every restaurant, you've been to every bar, you've been to the one club on the island.
Yeah, and then the waiters remember your order as well.
Yeah, you're probably related to them. Or...
Okay, so how many you surfed in all different places around the world?
Yeah, surfed in a few places.
Where?
France, we go down to France a lot. It's an amazing place called Hossegor down there in southwest France, just near Spain. So cool down there.
Where's your dream place if you could surf anywhere?
I've never been to Hawaii, and I'd love to go surf in Hawaii.
That's where it started, isn't
That's
it?
where it all started.
It's those
That's the place.
Hawaiian people, like the kings or whatever.
Yeah, surfing the logs and stuff. You got to be good though, Dad, to go there.
Yeah,
But yeah, I've surfed California. That's really cool. That's a big surfing place. We've surfed in Australia, Bali.
Really travel,
Amazing.
isn't it? How much does a surfboard cost? Is it expensive?
Yeah, surfboards are expensive. They're like 600 quid. They can be 600 to 1,000.
But that's like a performance board.
Yeah, but even like the big longboards, they're like easily
Yeah,
a grand.
true.
What's the maintenance that you need to do for a surfboard?
You probably, if you're surfing quite a lot, you probably need to change your board every year or 2 years.
Is it?
Because they're made out of fiberglass, so they're not that strong, and you probably break it, or you put a chip in it, or you
don't
dent
want
it.
to snap in on
Yeah.
you when you're out there, isn't it?
That does happen to some, yeah. When
So
in
every
the
year
big
you'll
surf.
spend about 500 quid.
Yeah, it's an expensive sport, really.
I love the
Wetsuits.
way the missus just looks at you. What are you?
Yeah.
He just looks at you. Every year, listen, we need to talk about this. Okay.
To me, it's not the worst sport to be a spectator because you're kind of sat on a nice beach. It's just when it's early morning and you kind of going in for an hour and you don't see anyone for 5 hours and you're just at home like, where is everyone? But,
That's it.
You spend a lot of time surfing, hunting the waves.
oh yeah, no, that's the worst bit for sure.
When
Drive around every beach and then we'll go back to the first one and go there.
Okay. Yeah. So isn't there like weather forecasts and things that can tell you all of this?
Yeah, there is, but they're not
nothing like
they're not that
seeing it.
accurate. Though they are accurate, but I don't know. There's something about it where you just like you go and check it, and you always think the next place down the beach could be slightly better, and then you go there and you're like, oh, what about the other place a little bit further down the beach? Let's go check that, and then you end up just going back to the first place because you're like, well, that was probably the best.
Well, great guest, great interview. Thanks a lot. You brought
Thank
some
you.
knowledge and awareness. I never knew anything about surfing. I did try surfing in Brazil.
You should try it.
And stuff. I like tropical waters, so I'm not sure if I can do it in Jersey
Fair
or
weather surfing.
or Brighton Beach. If that
Yeah.
is the case. Do people surf in Brighton Beach?
Nah, you can't really surf in Brighton.
Cornwall?
Cornwall, you go Cornwall.
Okay. So it's all about the Atlantic Ocean then.
Yeah, exactly. You need the swell.
I'm with you. Well, thanks a lot for that, and we wish you well.
you.
Thank you.